What's up? In this video, I'm going to show you how fasting can change the trajectory of your life. And when I say fasting, I don't mean like a 40-day Jesus fast. I mean just a 7-day, a 5-day, or even a 3-day fast. See, fasting is so important, and fasting has to be in tandem with prayer, right? So I'm going to be reading the book of Jonah, but in the book of Jonah, it's not Jonah that we're talking about. It's the city of Nineveh who did something that changed the trajectory of where they were supposed to go, right? And so I'm gonna give you a little backstory on fasting first. So fasting is just essentially starving the flesh and feeding the spirit. So I like to do, like I said, you don't have to do a 40-day fast. I like to do a 3-day fast. Once a month, I do a 3-day fast, and it really helps me to get that big breakthrough, to get that revelation from God, right? So I typically will just do a fast where I don't eat anything for 3 days, once a month, and I'll still drink. I'll drink water. I'll drink coconut water, and that's pretty much it. Water and coconut water. But come leading up to November, and I'd urge you guys, if you guys are um, not used to fasting, or you guys don't fast often, it's easier to fast with someone. Well, I'm fasting the 3 days before Thanksgiving. That Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're gonna do a dry fast, no food, no drink, leading up to Thanksgiving. And then you guys can pick out, eat whatever you want to eat after that, right? So, and the yellow jackets are all over me. Sorry, I just got stung by one. But leading up to Thanksgiving, that's what I'm doing this year, and that's what I'm gonna try to do for the years on out. But what the fasting does is it starves the flesh, right? Because when you're fasting, the only thing that you want more to do is to eat and drink if you're not drinking anything. But if you deny yourself of that gratitude, you deny yourself of that dopamine boost that you get when you eat, and you instead fill it with the Word, fill it with Jesus, you will start to see that God will talk to you and God will show you different things, and you'll get these different breakthroughs and revelations for whatever is going on in your life, right? There's things going on in your life, I promise you. And fasting can change that. I'm going to show you exactly how that's done. So if you know the book of Jonah, Jonah was a prophet, right? And so prophets, they are the mouthpiece for the Lord, meaning whatever God is doing, he will not go. The Bible says the Lord will not um, do anything without revealing his secrets to the prophets, right? So the prophets tell the Lord's secrets, right? There are prophets nowadays, even in today's time, that they tell the Lord's secrets, good or bad, right? They tell you what's to come from the Lord. Well, Jonah was a prophet, and he was bringing bad news to the city of Nineveh, right? It was a threat. It was a threat essentially. He was telling the city of Nineveh, "Hey, God's going to destroy your entire kingdom because you guys are living in evil and you're living in violence." Well, when he tells this, the king of Nineveh this, the king of Nineveh says something very important, right? So we're going to read it. This is Jonah chapter 3, verse 7. It says, "No one, not even the animals from your herds and flocks, may eat or drink anything at all." So that's a fast. "People and animals alike must wear garments of mourning, and everyone must pray earnestly to God." See, prayer and fasting, they have to go together. "They must turn from their evil ways and stop all their violence. Who can tell? Perhaps even yet God will change his mind and hold back his fierce anger from destroying us." Verse 10, now this is where I want you to see, this is what God is waiting for you to do. And it says, "When God saw what they had done and how they had put a stop to their evil ways, he changed his mind and did not carry out the destruction he had threatened." So it says when God saw what they done, when he's talking about the prayer and the fasting that they did, and they changed their evil ways, so they sought the face of the Lord. So all three of those things go together. He changed his mind. It said God changed his mind. I know we're taught that, look, what God has set in stone is set in stone, but you can change God's mind with prayer, fasting, and seeking his face. Whatever you have destined for your life, if it's not going good, or if it's going good and you want to continue going good, or if it's not going good and you want to change the trajectory of your life, prayer and fasting is what does it. You can change God's mind. You can rewrite your future with prayer and fasting, seeking his face. And that's exactly what Nineveh did. Nineveh was destined for destruction. They had been living in evil ways. They had been violent. Jonah, the prophet, didn't even think they were worthy of God's grace. He said, "Why did you save them? They're violent people. Why did you save them?" But they sought the face of the Lord. They prayed and they fasted. Not even the animals could eat or drink. So let alone the people, the animals can't even eat or drink. Everyone will fast if we will go to the Lord. And that's how powerful prayer and fasting can be. And nowadays in the church, we miss out on the fasting. There's a lot of people that don't fast because, oh, I need the food. I have this condition, or I can't go that long without eating. I'm going to pass out, or whatever the excuse is. Listen, your body was made. It's not only good for your body, but it's good for the spirit. But your body was made to fast. You can do it. It's a mind thing here. And you'll see once you start fasting, you'll start to be fed in the spirit realm, right? So I really urge you guys to start fasting, because if you're not fasting, you're missing out on life-changing things, and God is waiting for you to fast. So start fasting, and it's a perfect time. Next week, Thanksgiving is coming. You want to fast Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with me and my family leading up to Thanksgiving. We'd love to have you join us. So hope you guys enjoyed the Bible study. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. Peace.